Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I just want to send a huge shout out and a huge virtual hug to all of my Saggies out there for all the love and support that you guys show this channel. You guys are one of my highest viewers, and I hope you guys enjoyed the bonus love reading that I gave you guys as a gift for, you guys, having my back and really sort of giving me the making me I feel so grateful for the energy that you guys, throw at this channel. So this is going to be a reading for the waning moon and the dark moon periods, which take place between March 16th and March 24th. It's the period, after the full moon that we just had in Virgo until we have the new moon in Aries. And, this week we have some important shifts. We have the sun moving into Aries on the 19th, which is also correlates with the spring equinox. So for those of us who love the sun and, are excited about, the spring and the summertime coming, it is upon us. So this is going to be, there should be some really nice energies this week. This period of time, though, it's a time when things are kind of slowing down, when we're wrapping up loose ends. Our energy can be a little bit lower. It's a nice time to withdraw. And take a look at, and reflect on your personal growth and let go of the things that are no longer serving you. It's also a great time to begin envisioning your new ideas, your new beginnings, and trying to set your intentions for this new moon that's happening in your sister sign, your sister fire sign of Aries. Okay, Sag, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides for messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs during this waning moon, dark moon periods. What messages do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this waning, dark moon period? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. King of Cups. Wow, Leo got the same exact card. Hierophant in reverse. Strength card. Look at that. Some of you need to go back and watch the Leo reading because you're being blocked by the Leo card. They also, in their pre-shuffle, got the Hierophant card out. Okay, wow. And the King of Cups. So, Sag, there might be important messages in that Leo reading for you. You get the Queen of Cups. You get the Seven of Pentacles. You get the Queen of Swords. Wow, lots of feminine energy. And then you get the Fool. I like that for you guys, Sag. I like the Fool card. All right, but you're definitely, don't get caught up with gender in the cards here, you guys, but there is a lot of feminine energy here. Remember, we all have feminine and masculine energies. Ta-da! This is beautiful, Sag. You guys get the Ace of Wands. This is a huge green light from the universe. This is a huge blessing. This is passion. This is power. This is attraction. Whoa, you guys. All right, underneath that, you do have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. So again, you guys might really want to go back and look at your sister fire sign readings here, but some of you are breaking away from a relationship or a person or a situation, a boss or somebody that was really quite controlling and authoritative, and you get the King of Swords. This is narcissism, this is egotism, this is abuse, verbal and or physical, which I really hope not, but the King of Swords can be a nasty opponent. So I see you guys getting away from this, okay? Love this energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. So you guys are showing up as the King of Cups in reverse. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Some of you might have that in your chart or just be exhibiting these qualities. The King of Cups is I was going to say a virgin. I don't know who that's for. The King of Cups is a visionary, is somebody who's very creative, a musician, a poet, an artist. So I might be speaking to some of my very, very creative Sagittarius out there. I am getting for some of you, if you do work in the arts or art is a very important part of your life, you might be experiencing some sort of block, something like writer's block, or you've been trying to paint something, or you've been trying to draw something and you just haven't been able to get it right, or you're having a lack of inspiration. Like you know what you want, but maybe you just can't visualize it. Guess what? That's all coming to an end here with that Ace of Wands card. Okay, you're going to get that inspiration. You're going to move through whatever blockages you guys are having. But the King of Cups in reverse is also emotionally imbalanced. So I do feel like, if we take this Ace of Wands aside, and we do have the Emperor and we have the King of Swords. Look at that. I'm sorry, I have to put these down. And underneath that, you have the Hermit card. You guys have gone within, or you guys had to consult someone, okay? And it could also be meditating. It could be praying, especially when we need to move through blockages. There are things we might not have been able to see because we might have been too emotionally invested in a situation to see things clearly, whether it's moving away from a relationship. But for a lot of you, it's that creative energy, and you needed some sort of spark of inspiration, and you went within and boom, you got it, okay? But this is all on you, Sag, and so you should feel really, really good. So whether that inspiration was to move away from a relationship, a controlling partner or boss, or a situation that just wasn't giving back to you, but either way, you were quite emotionally invested in it. And I feel like this brought about some sort of imbalance for you. Some of you might have been, engaging in excess, whether that's smoking, drinking, partying, eating, maybe, laying in bed too much, maybe being a little bit, like I feel like maybe wallowing a bit in your own, having a little bit of a pity party. Now, don't take that the wrong way, but, sometimes that's necessary. And then you're like, boom, wake up. Someone says something, you hear a song on the radio, you have a dream, whatever it is, and you're like, what am I doing? Okay, so bringing about that balance back into your life, Sag, because I really do see you guys having an aha moment here, and it's coming from within, and it's going to just spark that creativity and the need and the desire to start something new. So it's either you making your masterpiece in art, painting, drawing, film, music, whatever it might be, because I know my Sagittarius out there, you guys are creative souls, beautiful souls who love the arts for the most part, or it could just be starting something new in your life, a new romantic relationship, a new job, whatever it might be. In your surroundings, you have the Hierophant card, which is Taurus energy, and this is all about being conventional. I love this because, this can represent a marriage. It could represent the ending of a commitment, verbal or otherwise. So it could be that you're supported to leave, that Emperor energy, that King of Swords, an abusive relationship, an unhealthy relationship, romantic or otherwise. But more than anything, Sag, I'm getting from my artists and my creators out there, you're supported in doing whatever is unconventional. Okay, so I think your aha moment here, wherever that came from, and I think for some of you it might have been in a moment like, excuse me for saying so, but maybe you smoked weed, or I think it was like some sort of, maybe even, I don't know, some sort of weird situation where you had this unconventional idea that's really going to spark this new passion and propel you forward, okay, into, or maybe some of you were just watching a really weird movie, or I don't know, something along those lines. Or maybe you just talked to somebody. Maybe somebody said something, maybe in therapy or a teacher, or, whatever it might be, but that really just sort of gave you this aha moment. And I love it. I'm so excited for you guys. I just got, overwhelmed with this excited energy. Like, I know this is a bit weird, but I'm going to do it anyways. And I see it in my mind's eye being very successful. Okay, I really do. I see it like this Ace of Wands, like, whoa, this is awesome. So what's blocking you? It might be a Leo person. It could be also a situation where you're having a little bit of a lack of confidence, because I do feel like what you're going to do is unconventional. And I feel like it's actually a big departure from what you normally do, or it might be a big departure from a relationship. Okay, some of you might be deciding to break out on your own, whether that's in your financial career, or maybe you guys are used to, I'm getting for some of you just do ballet, and you're in one school of ballet and you're deciding to break out more into modern dance. Okay, and it's just it's a departure. It's not quite conventional. And Spirit's saying step into your strength. This is Leo energy. This is, it's your time to shine. Don't lack courage at this time, Sag, because what you're going to do is going to be awesome. Okay, I really, really see that. It's going to be awesome. Now, what's in your foundation? You have the Queen of Cups. So you have the King and the Queen of Cups. So for some of you guys, this is going to be about a soulmate relationship or a long-term commitment with somebody else. But the Queen of Cups, she's gorgeous. She uses her intuition. She's also a fierce protector and a fierce lioness. She protects what's dear to her. She's been through a lot, and she knows what she needs to hold on to. But normally, she's got this cup kind of of closer. But look at this. She's holding this one cup out. Like, guess what? This is me. Look at that. If we put these two cards together, you know, she could easily be holding that wand. You see what I'm saying? So she's, you know, she knows how awesome she is. She's emotionally balanced. She has worked really hard. She's moved through a lot of difficulties, and she's going to fiercely protect whatever it is that she's doing. And I really do feel like she's going to fiercely protect this new journey and this new idea, however that might resonate with you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. In the past, you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is about introspection. This is about investment. This is about, you know, spiritual journey. It can be, but with the Pentacles, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Could have to do with health and wealth. This is somebody who really invests their time in their business, in their body, in their health, or what have you. And in the reverse, it's kind of like there was no return on the investment, or there were way too many delays that were causing frustration. So I do feel like there was a sense of frustration. And again, for some of you, it's going to be writer's block, or you weren't able to, you know, nail that move in your dance, or you weren't able to make this relationship grow, whatever it might be. And I think there was a real sense of frustration. And I think that sort of your self-confidence took a hit here, and it created a little bit of imbalance, emotional imbalance, and may have even led to a little bit of excess as well. But I do see that, you know, you're going to receive this aha moment, you're going to, you know, get the passion back. Okay, revive the passion into this situation. I think it's going to be really brilliant, Sag. So what's crowning you is the Queen of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And this is, you know, you also being very analytical. And I also see you standing in your truth and standing in your authenticity and sort of shirking the convention. You know what? Maybe this isn't conventional. Yes, I think you're lacking a little bit of courage here, but you know that what you need to do, you would need to speak your truth, and you need to stand in your truth. And you know what? You're starting a brand new journey. And this is a blessed journey, Sag. I love this energy for you. I can't tell you how happy and excited I am for you guys. But I do see here that there is some, you know, you have to make sure that your self-esteem is healthy and confident. And I feel like it may have taken a hit. You know, I think you got real frustrated. You might have started thinking, you know, like, especially if you've been dealing with this Emperor and this King of Swords energy. For some of you, it's definitely some sort of coach, like a ballet teacher or a dance teacher, somebody who was ripping you apart. And I feel like it had your self-confidence low. It could also be a boss, or it could just be, you know, a partner. But you know what? You were like, you know what? Wait a second. I don't have to put up with this shit, you know? And I think you're recognizing that as well. All right, Sag, so let's go ahead and pull some additional cards to see what's going on for you guys during this waning moon, dark moon period. All right. Power. Look at that. Leo again. Did I not tell you guys you probably need to take a look at that Leo reading. Some of you guys have Leo in your chart, and you guys are fiery. You guys are passionate. This is the need for you to stand in your strength. You guys are born leaders. You guys are also, you know, Sag, you guys are philosophical. You guys are adventurers. You guys are travelers. So you're all about seeing the big picture. Okay. And I feel like somebody was, you know, maybe even micromanaging you and sort of like getting you off your game. Okay. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be another person. It could have been yourself, you know, so don't take it all as, you know, this isn't the blame game here either. All right. All right, and then we get sacrifice. This is the Hanged Man. So you definitely had to make some sacrifices here, okay? And I think you are making some sacrifices because you know how important that is for your new beginning. Really beautiful Pisces energy. Some of you might be dealing with Leo, might be dealing with Pisces. And this is also, you know, the sacrifice card, this is a Neptunian card, and it's like smoke and mirrors and that sort of thing. But it's also the need for you to go and hang yourself from a tree upside down to get a new perspective and tell the rest of the world, excuse my language, Sag, but to F off. And you know what? And this is really on top of that Hierophant card. It's about doing what's best for you, even if it's unconventional. All right. And Sag, I love this because I feel like you guys are stepping in your power. All right, stepping in your power and saying, you know what? I don't need you. I don't need this. What I need is right here, and I got it. And you're doing it. All right, and then you get material harvest. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is you doing it on your own. This is Venus and Virgo. This is, I mean, this is you getting everything you want. I told you there's going to be a lot of success here for you, Sag. I was feeling it from the very beginning of this reading. You're just going to have to use some unconventional techniques, and you're just going to have to go with your gut here. All right, and then you get choose wisely. You get another 7 card. So again, the importance of cutting through any confusion. I feel like you might get some backlash here. Someone might not want to let you go. People might say, ooh, why are you doing that? All right, at the bottom, you get the 3 of Wands, partnerships, alliances, growth, expansion. Yep. So you know what? You might leave a partnership for another one. I feel like not so much in a romantic capacity, but you might be leaving like one ballet company for another. I don't know why I keep getting that. Like some sort of something having to do with dance, a lot having to do with art. It might have to do with your job, but and make sure that you do choose wisely. Make sure you think about what's best for you at the moment, Sag, and make sure that you're not conforming to anybody else's ideals here, because I feel like that's only going to trap your energy further. Spirit here in this reading is really, really supporting you in being creative and authentic and true to yourself. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, this is a beautiful reading, Sag, and I love you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see. You guys get boundaries. Yep. So this is interesting. This came out in an earlier reading. Okay. And I believe it was either Aries or Leo. So do check out those other fire sign readings. But this is, these boundaries are talking about the need for you to protect yourself. Okay. And set boundaries, because I feel like people are going to be lashing out against, the success that you're going to have and you doing something unconventional. I also just keep going back to this King of Swords and this Emperor in reverse. You need to set boundaries with whoever these people or this person represents for you. A partner, a boss, a family member, whoever it might be, okay? Because they might not understand what it is you have to do. And you know what? That's okay. We can only try so many times, or we can only be so invested in trying to get people to understand what's best for us. And then, it's not our job to make everybody else necessarily understand, okay? So, don't feel like you have to. Set your boundaries, healing, and again, the need for protection, aligning, your energy as well. Setting, making sure that, anybody who might come at you energetically, that you can, that it just bounces off of you or can't get to you, because this is important work you have to do, Sag. Okay, and then you guys get creation. I love it, and I'm not surprised. Creation. Yeah. I mean, this definitely has to do with some sort of creative endeavor. I'm definitely feeling it. I was picking up on something having to do with the arts. If you don't work in the arts, it's just you creating a new life. Some of you are leaving, a relationship that was no longer healthy or balanced, and you're creating it for yourself, okay? And that's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I said for some of you, you might be walking away from something that was conventional and that everybody else saw as a good thing, but wasn't really good for you. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But I'm definitely talking to someone out there, and please leave me a comment as an artist or a dancer or something like that. Final message for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Secrets, confessions, and confidant, she who whispers. Yeah, so this is interesting. I'm really getting the energy here of you needing to not tell everybody. Keep this information on the down low. Keep it close. You don't need to tell everybody about your plans until they're already well in motion. Okay, so you might have to sort of keep things quiet. I'm getting you might have to be a little bit secretive. It's okay. Okay, it's okay to do that. It's okay to step in this energy, because I do feel like that has a lot, and especially if we look at the colors of these 2 cards, it has to do with your own protection. It's for your own good here. Okay, so if you're planning on leaving a job, don't tell anybody. Don't even tell people who are really close to you. I mean, maybe your lover or your confidant or something like that. But I do feel like it's something that you need to keep to yourself until this is fully developed and it's in full motion, because you don't want anybody to talk you out of it. And you don't want anybody who doesn't understand. Again, you don't have to explain yourself here, Sag. So definitely try not to explain yourself, okay? And just set it in motion. You know what you have to do. Trust yourselves. All right. This is a beautiful reading. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you guys for all the love and support you show this channel. It really means the world to me. And I hope you got a chance to see the bonus love reading I did for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Take care.